Have you ever felt used in a relationship? It's a question that many of us have asked ourselves, and it's a feeling that can leave us hurt and confused. This video is all about helping you recognize the signs of being used in a relationship. It's a topic that hits close to home for many, and it's one that's incredibly important to understand. Why? Because being used can take a significant toll, not just on your emotional health, but also on your self-esteem. It can leave you questioning your worth and doubting your judgment. And that is not a place anyone deserves to be. It's time to empower yourself with knowledge, to be able to recognize when you're being used and to take the necessary steps to protect your emotional well-being. It's crucial to know the signs, and that's what we're going to reveal in this video. The first sign is a lack of emotional connection. Any healthy relationship should be built on a foundation of emotional bonding and mutual support. It's about being there for each other, sharing joys and sorrows, dreams and fears. When this emotional connection is missing, it can feel like you're merely an accessory in your partner's life, rather than an integral part. This lack of emotional investment might be a sign that you're being used. If you feel like your partner isn't emotionally invested, this could be a red flag. Next, we have the feeling of a one-sided relationship. Ever felt like you're the only one making all the efforts, pouring in all the energy, while the other party seems to be just coasting along? Maybe you're always the one initiating conversations, planning dates, or expressing feelings, while he remains passive or indifferent. This imbalance can be draining and disheartening. A relationship should be a partnership, a dance where both parties lead and follow. A relationship should be a two-way street, not a one-way lane. Signs 3 and 4 are closely related. They're all about interest and flexibility, or lack thereof. Imagine this. You've had a long day, you're excited to share your ups and downs, but he's just not interested. He never asks about your day or how you're feeling. It's as if your life outside of him is invisible. That's sign 3. He's not interested in your life. Now let's move to sign 4. Suppose you want to meet up for a coffee or perhaps a walk in the park, but he always has an excuse unless it's on his terms. The location, the time, the activity, everything has to be convenient for him. It's like you're living according to his schedule, not yours. Both these signs point to a lack of respect and consideration for your feelings and your time. If he's not interested in your daily life and only wants to meet when it's convenient for him, it's time to reconsider. Moving on to signs 5 and 6. If you notice that he only reaches out when he needs something, that's a red flag. Whether it's a ride, a favor, or just his laundry done, if his contact with you seems contingent upon his needs, it's likely he's using you. You're more than a convenience, you're a person deserving of consistent and genuine attention. Now let's talk about friends. Friends are a significant part of our lives. If he's keeping you away from his friends, it's a sign he doesn't see you as part of his world. It can feel like he's trying to keep you separate, like you're something to hide. This is not the behavior of someone who values and respects you. These signs can be painful to recognize, but it's important to remember your worth. You are deserving of someone who treats you with respect and considers you a part of their life. Remember, you deserve to be a priority, not an option. Now, let's delve into signs 7 and 8. Picture this. He's as mysterious as a locked diary, seldom revealing details about his life. This secrecy is sign 7. It's essential to share personal experiences and past stories in a relationship. If he's constantly shrouded in mystery, he may be keeping you at arm's length on purpose. Moving on to sign 8. He avoids talking about the future. Whether it's next week or next year, he seems to dodge any conversation about plans or commitments. This could indicate he doesn't see a long-term future with you. A relationship is about mutual trust and shared dreams. If he's unwilling to let you in on his life or discuss future plans, it raises the question, are you just a temporary convenience? Remember, you deserve more than being an afterthought. You should be a part of his life and future, not kept in the dark. Finally, we reach signs 9 and 10. When life gets tough, we all need someone to lean on. If your person of interest consistently fails to show up when you're going through a challenging period, it's a clear sign they may be using you. Genuine connections involve being there for each other, in good times and in bad. Another red flag is an unwillingness to compromise. Relationships require a certain level of give and take. It's about finding a middle ground that works for both parties. If he's always insisting on having things his way without considering your needs or feelings, it's a strong indication that he's not in it for a mutually beneficial relationship. So ladies, remember, your worth is not negotiable. Anyone who isn't there for you when you need them the most or refuses to compromise isn't worth your time. A relationship should have mutual support and compromise. Anything less is not worth it. It's painful to realize that you might be being used. As you reflect on the signs we've discussed today, it's crucial to remember that you deserve nothing less than genuine love and respect. Let's take a moment to revisit these 10 significant signs. First, a lack of emotional connection can be a red flag, suggesting that he's not fully invested in the relationship. Secondly, if the relationship feels one-sided, it's possible that he's using you for his own benefit. The third and fourth signs revolve around his interest in you. If he doesn't take the time to understand your life and insists on meeting only on his terms, it may indicate a lack of consideration for your feelings. The fifth and sixth signs are about his actions towards you. If he only contacts you when he needs something and doesn't introduce you to his friends, it's a sign that he's keeping you at arm's length. Moving to the seventh and eighth indicators, if he's secretive about his life and avoids talking about the future, he may not see a long-term potential in your relationship. Finally, the ninth and 10th signs are about his support and willingness to compromise. If he's not there for you in tough times and not willing to give and take, it's a clear indication that he doesn't value your relationship. Remember, these signs are not a definitive verdict, but a guide to assess your relationship. If you're experiencing these signs, it may be time to seek help. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or a mental health professional. You are worthy of a relationship that brings you joy, supports your growth, and respects your boundaries. Don't settle for less. It's okay to choose yourself over a relationship that leaves you feeling used or unappreciated. Remember, it's better to be single and happy than in a relationship where you're being used. Please subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thank you for watching.